So today I'm going to introduce you guys to a guy named Brian who makes the coolest American flags I have ever seen. They're pretty sharp. We like American flags. What do you think, Logan? You think they're going to like it?
I think they're going to love it. It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Pretty awesome, yeah.
So we got our American flag toolbox. We've got one that we painted back up over there. But we needed something for our office that was different, and I wanted something that we could really be proud of in there. So we ordered this a couple weeks ago. It's in. I'm gonna go pick it up, take you guys along for the ride, and show you his office, or his shop, I guess I should say. And I think you guys will like it. All right, guys, we made it over here to Patriot Flags. I'm stoked to see what he's got for me. Brian?
How you doing, sir?
I'm Michael. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So this is Brian with Patriot Flags, and he's going to show us our flag today.
All right, man, here's your flag.
Look at this, guys. That's unbelievable. Look at the detail. Handcrafted, made in America. Look at that logo. You did a fantastic job, my friend. This is awesome. How did you get into making these kind of flags?
Well, these flags here, originally, I was looking online on how to build a shelf for my wall in my bedroom, and I came across a YouTube video of some guy making a flag. And I thought it was kind of cool, so I stopped what I was doing with the shelf, and I instantly went to build the flag, and got the flag down. I took some pictures of it and put it on Facebook, and had a lot of interest in the work. So, you know, I really enjoyed, you know, building the flag. And I was able to make money off it, so I kept it going, you know. And then as time went on, I transitioned into more this carved look, just to kind of get away from what everybody else was doing.
Sure.
I sort of noticed that everybody was doing kind of the same design, so I wanted to find my own signature in the work I was doing. So,
well, this is unbelievable. I'm blown away with this, and very happy with how this turned out. So you want to tell these guys how you start out making one of these flags from kind of start to finish, where the process begins, and how you go about doing some of the handcrafting? I'm sure people really would like to see how you do some of that stuff.
Yeah. Once I get the order, I get the dimensions from the customer on what size flag they want. We'll go over the design they want. I can customize the stripe colors. Like, it don't have to be the traditional red, white, and blue. I can do anything that they want, you know.
You got another one around we could look at?
Yeah, I actually got one over here. This one here is with the black and gray stripes. As you see, the pack's different. This one's thicker, so I can do them 1.5 inch thickness, like this one.
Yeah.
And you see, it's like a deeper carve. Like, all this is tore out.
Right. So how do you go about carving that out right there?
Well, this here, I get everything clamped together, and then I'll take a pencil and I'll scribe where I want my burn line to be, the transition line. And then to get this material taken out, I'll flip these stripes over and I'll run it on my table saw about 1/2 inch down. So it puts a cut all the way down here, and I'll do that with my table saw. And then I'll flip them the other way with my miter saw, and I'll just cut that chunk out. Okay. Because it's already ripped this way.
Yeah.
And then I just cut that out, and this whole piece just falls out. You know, so it speeds up this process here. And then I'll clamp them back together, and then I'll take them in the back with my grinder, and I'll clean all this up to kind of even this out like you see here.
Yeah.
To bring that down.
That probably takes a lot of time. How much time do you have invested in one of these from start to finish?
This one here is roughly 10 hours. From the first cut, I'll bring them in the door with the material. I'll cut them down on my miter saw to length, and then I'll rip them with my table saw. This one here is 19.5 inches tall and 37 inches wide. That puts the stripes at 1.5 inches tall. But once I get the lumber milled to the appropriate dimensions, I'll bring it in, clamp everything together, draw out my line. My plaque's already made. I make the plaques before I start the flag.
Okay.
That way I can get it set on here and I can get it laid out to where I want it to go on the flag, so it looks proportionate with everything. And then I'll take a pencil and I'll trace where the plaque's going to go on the flag. And then...
So how do you get all these these notches, these grooves, and like the rustic look onto that, like the texture and just all the character that you put into all this side? How do you get all that put into that flag?
This here, all the roughness, I use these here, grinders, the D-Walt grinder. And I use the sanding discs on here. Typically I use a 40 grit.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll use a 60 grit, but typically it's a 40 grit. But I just clamp everything down at the back here in my carving station. I clamp it, then I just start grinding at it, one piece at a time, so it's all individually carved.
Wow.
It's pretty time consuming to get the carve.
So how do you get the flag or the stars put in there?
The stars here, I have this station over here. And I use a Dremel tool. I'll draw up the stars on the flag, and then I'll come over here with this Dremel tool. And these bits here, they're interchangeable. You can take those out and put different ones in, but they're all hand carved. All the stars are hand carved. And then once the stars are carved, I'll go back through it with a torch, and that kind of gives it the burnt look.
Yeah.
Right here, which the customer really likes. They like this burnt look.
Oh, absolutely.
And it goes good with this side here, because typically over here I keep this burnt. Occasionally somebody will want color, like this one up here. This is yellow for the Gadsden flag, but as you see, I can do this side different colors, like you see down there, or I can do this side a different color, or a combination of both.
Yeah.
I can change the union out for a different pattern. The plaques, I can do them different. I can do them square, circle, just whatever the customer's wanting. The split on this one stops, instead of at the edge, it comes more to the top.
Gotcha.
So this plaque's bigger, so I couldn't bring it over.
Yeah. So it looks like you can pretty well do about anything that a guy wants with the plaque, and you can customize these however the customer feels it needs to be done.
Yeah.
And it looks like you put a lot of time and care into this, and obviously it shows. Whenever I was looking for something for the office, man, I looked around at different places and I just kept coming back to this tacket flag. You could just tell in the pictures that there was something different about it. There was somebody who cared, somebody who put a lot of character into it and a lot of time, and I appreciate that. I'd pay extra for that any day of the week. So if people want to find you, how would they be able to find you?
Well, you can find me on my Facebook at Flags by Tacket, or my Instagram, which is the same thing, Flags by Tacket. So yeah, just find me on there and just reach out through Messenger from each one of those pages. I am currently developing a website, which will also be Flags by Tacket. Okay. But it's still probably another month or two out.
Yeah, it takes a lot to put one together.
Yeah, it's the first time, so I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, hey man, it's been a pleasure. I'm really glad I got to come over here, see your shop, see your little operation that you got set up in the garage, and I have a feeling this is going to be expanding at some point. You're gonna have to find a bigger place to work. Oh yeah, for sure. So these are sweet. I am super happy with the way this turned out, and the guys are gonna be surprised when I bring this back and hang it up in the office. Here, I'll show one more thing here. I got different sizes also. Here's a traditional colored flag. This one measures 13 by 25 inch. We'll bring it over here to compare it. Okay. So you see the size difference. Yeah. This is my smallest that I offer. Now I can't do custom sizes, so if they do want something smaller, I can offer it. But this is 13 by 25. This is my best seller, this size here, the 19.5 by 37 inch. And then the one behind it, I just got cut today. It'll be 34 inches by 64 inches. So, I mean, I can do customizations up to as big as you want, you know. And this one's going to be horizontal, like this one, or is it? This one will hang vertically. Okay. This one's going to go into a staircase. Awesome. So it's not as wide, but they got a lot of space going up and down. So that's going to really look sweet. Yeah. I'm sure it's probably a tall staircase that comes down. And this one will be just burnt wood. Okay. So there's no stains involved. It'll just be a light and dark burn.
to transition between the stripes.
You're gonna have a lot of butane to blow through to be able to burn all that. That's gonna be a nice one though when it gets done. I'd be excited to see some pictures. I'm sure you guys will be posting some stuff up on your Facebook page.
Here's the, let me set this down.
Yep.
When you get the burn, I just use this torch here.
Okay.
Just a simple propane torch with this handle here. This is for the main burning. And then I'll come back through with these smaller torches for the finer detail, to kind of blend everything in.
Cool. Well, hey man, I really appreciate your time today. This is sweet. I'm super happy with the product that we got here. Can't wait to get it home, hang it up, and this is going to be a centerpiece of the office for years to come. So,
I appreciate it.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Brian.
Yeah, you too, man.
Got the flag back here yesterday, and I've got the guys out doing some spraying here this afternoon, so I thought I'd hang up the flag while they were out in the fields and I could surprise them with it on Monday. I also bought this to go along with it. I thought that's going to look super cool up there alongside the flag, so let's get it hung up and see what it looks like. All right, we got it all hung up. I think it looks awesome. I appreciate what you did for us, Brian. If you want to find Brian's work, you can click the link that's probably on the video right now or in the description, and you can order one. He is a one-man show, so there is a wait time on these, but it is well worth it to have something on your wall that's the only one in the world like it. So I appreciate the job that you did, and thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.